Best CPUs to buy for a gaming PC. When you're building a gaming PC in 2025, choosing the right central processing unit is one of the most important decisions. Are AMD's newer chips worth it? Is Intel still competitive in gaming? And which CPU gives you the most value for your money? In this video, we've benchmarked and compared the top processors on the market. So whether you're after budget performance or high-end power, we've got the best options lined up for you. Let's begin with the CPUs that deliver the most bang for your buck, and work our way up to the elite gaming monsters. 1. AMD Ryzen 5 7600 Non-X. Best budget gaming CPU. If you're working with a budget under $200, the AMD Ryzen 5 7600 Non-X is the obvious choice. It's part of AMD's Ryzen 7000 series and, despite being a last-gen chip, still supports all the latest technologies including DDR5 memory and PCIe Gen 5. At just $195, it delivers exceptional performance in games like Call of Duty, Black Ops 6, averaging 143 frames per second, and only a minor drop-off compared to its pricier siblings. In games that are more CPU-intensive, like Cyberpunk 2077, the performance gap is slightly more noticeable. But again, for the price, this CPU is unbeatable. It even outperforms Intel's more expensive Core Ultra 5 chips in many synthetic and gaming benchmarks. If you're on a budget and want solid 1080p gaming performance without bottlenecking your GPU, this is the processor to go with. 2. AMD Ryzen 5 9600X. Best value mid-range CPU. Stepping up to the $230 range, the AMD Ryzen 5 9600X becomes a compelling option. While it didn't blow anyone away at launch due to its modest gains over the 7600X, its current price makes it excellent value. It offers better power efficiency and slightly improved performance in CPU-heavy titles like Cyberpunk 2077. It uses the AM5 platform, which gives you a clear upgrade path up to a Ryzen 9 9950X, and it supports features like USB 4 and PCIe Gen 5. Performance in games like Call of Duty is again slightly better than the 7600, and when you combine that with a minimal price bump and great long-term compatibility, it makes a lot of sense for gamers who want headroom for future upgrades. 3. AMD Ryzen 7 7700X. Best gaming and multi-core balance. For around $290, the Ryzen 7 7700X is a balanced pick for gamers who also dabble in streaming or light content creation. This 8-core, 16-thread chip delivers strong gaming results, 158 frames per second in Call of Duty, Black Ops 6 and solid numbers in Cyberpunk as well. Its multi-thread performance is a big step up from Ryzen 5 chips and gives you much more flexibility for multitasking. While its successor, the Ryzen 7 9700X, offers slightly better performance, it comes at a much higher cost, around $50 more, and doesn't really justify the extra spend. The 7700X stands out as the best combination of price, gaming performance, and multi-threaded capability. 4. AMD Ryzen 7 9800X 3D. Best gaming CPU overall. If your goal is absolute top-tier gaming performance, and you've got up to $500 to spend, the AMD Ryzen 7 9800X 3D is the ultimate gaming processor. With AMD's 3D V-Cache technology, this CPU dominates gaming benchmarks across the board. Successor to the fan-favorite 7800X 3D, it builds on its predecessor's strengths with slightly better average frame rates and a major improvement in 1% lows, meaning smoother, more consistent gameplay. While it only has 8 cores and 16 threads, the massive L3 cache compensates for that in gaming scenarios. It's not the best for content creation or streaming, but if your system is built exclusively for games, there's no better choice at any price point. Even though its current price exceeds the $479 MSRP, its unrivaled gaming performance still justifies the investment. 5. AMD Ryzen 9 9900X. Best high-end multi-core CPU. For users who game and also want heavy-duty multi-core performance for tasks like video editing or 3D rendering, the Ryzen 9 9900X offers 12 cores and 24 threads at a relatively reasonable $449 price point. It sits below the 16-core Ryzen 9 9950X, but offers better value overall and still packs a serious punch. It's efficient, powerful, and benefits from the same AM5 platform perks, upgrade paths, DDR5, PCIe Gen 5, that make AMD a safer long-term bet. If you want serious multi-thread power without completely blowing your budget, this is the chip to get. 6. Intel Core Ultra 9. Best multi-core CPU. If you're more interested in raw multi-threaded performance and lean toward Intel, the Core Ultra 9 is actually a decent pick at the high end. It outperforms AMD's Ryzen 9 9950X in some multi-core scenarios, and while its gaming performance trails AMD's 3D chips, it offers cooler temperatures and more consistent power draw compared to the last-gen Intel Core i9 14900K. That said, Intel's platform right now feels less future-proof. You might be paying more for similar or lower performance compared to AMD. Still, if you're tied to Intel and need serious compute power for tasks beyond gaming, the Core Ultra 9 is the best of what Intel currently offers.